Okay, first video of my new YouTube channel, and today I'm going to go into a bit of depth of what equipment you would need if you were to train at home. I have a 1-year-old, and I only work 10 minutes down the road, but I'm trying to be a bit more kind of frivolous. I think frivolous is the right word with my money, and so I'm training at home now. So I'll tell you what I've got, and I'll go into a bit more detail as to what I try and train for. So we've got a bench here. This is just a bench I've got off Facebook Marketplace. It's not the best in the world because it doesn't really incline. So I'm looking at getting a new bench anyway. But the squat rack is good. Got this off Facebook Marketplace as well. As you can see, I've got some 10 kilo bumper plates here as well. Ideally, I was trying to get some 20 kilo ones, but I kind of messed up in the ordering. So there you have it. Collars here, I would not recommend these collars. They suck, but they're very cheap. So I'm going to get some new ones when I get paid. They're awful. Get the clip-on collars if you can. But yeah, so I got my barbell there as well, 20 kilo barbell, and you got your bumper plates there. I'd recommend getting 20 kilo bumper plates, just as a minimum requirement. And then here I've got my other plates. I've got several 10s here, a couple of 5s, and a couple of 2.5s. There's the other 10 there. So really, if you're looking to get stronger, looking to train at home as a dad, trying to pack on some muscle and everything else, you don't really need much more than this. Yes, you can get a gym membership, but for me, I like to stay at home and train now because it's more time at home with the family. I can take care of my son and look after my wife and all that other stuff as much as possible. This all would cost, I think, a couple of £100. You could probably look to get a good setup for around £300 to £400 if you're in the UK. Again, $300 to $400 if you're in the US, and so on and so forth, whether anywhere else. So this is the equipment I've got. I'm planning on getting a belt for my core stability for squats, and I'm looking at getting a few other bits and pieces as well. I've also got a bar pad for hip thrusts to train my glutes. Really important to train your glutes because if you're sitting down quite a lot for your job, you're going to get really tight hip flexors and really weak glutes, and that's just going to cause problems for hip pain, walking around, tight in the thighs, lack of flexibility, which means you're more likely to bend in your back and give yourself lower back issues. So definitely try and train for that. But really, this is all you need. You've got your 20 kilo Olympic bar, you've got squat rack, and you've got your bench. I'd recommend getting an incline and decline bench if you can do. And 20 kilo bumper plates. I'd also get, if I were you, 2 10 kilos, 2 5 kilos, 2 2.5s. And that will hopefully bring you up to about 100 kilos. And that should do you really well for a while for your bent over rows, your squats, deadlifts, overhead presses, bench presses, and basic curls and tricep extensions, skull crushers type things. So yeah, there you have it. Any questions or comments, put them down below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you guys have.